Hey guys, we got another episode of I'll Be in the Garage. Let's go on in. Hey guys, I'm going to voice over because it's kind of hard to hear me in there. We're doing a paint pour project. I got a bunch of canvases from a local person that had them on Facebook Marketplace. I probably got about 100 of them for free. And I painted this one black. And you can see I'm using a torch here to try to pop the bubbles. Everything I learned, whatever I'm doing here, from YouTube or Facebook Reels. So well, if it comes out good, it comes out good. If not, I have 99 more canvases to try. So I'm covering this up with black latex eggshell paint. And once again, I'm going to hit it with the torch to pop any air bubbles that are in there.
Indeed.
Now, you see the cups behind. I'm going to mix some paint in those, the colors that I picked. I mean, what I picked. I had a bunch of paints from old projects. So I put a little bit of paint in each cup. And I think that was turquoise, yellow, blue, oh, that was a brand new one. Had to break open the seal. Always have a knife. All men should have a knife. A little bit of paint in there. I think I needed, what did I need? Another cup for red. Okay. That was another new one. You see my printers in the background. Always got some kind of printing projects going on, but I wanted to try some art. I'm not very artistic, but I'm more autistic than artistic. I'm using this stuff called M1. It's a paint conditioner to thin out the paints. And those paints, they're cheapies from Walmart. 58 cents each for that little bottle. You know. And literally, I thinned it out, so I just mix it up with the tongue depressor sticks, and it just drips off the stick back in, so you know it's very liquidy. Not like what comes out of those bottles. I want to say more like mud comes out of those bottles, so you have to thin them out. You give them a little bit of a stir. You see, just trying to get it mixed in there with the M1. And on YouTube, everybody's using this stuff called Floetrol from Home Depot. I will pick some up and try it on the next one. I just had this M1 stuff. So, Floetrol will be next. And you will see coming up that I put a drop of pure silicone oil in the color paints. And that is to try to get them to create what they call cells. At the end of the day, or at the end of the video, I'll take a picture and the final project. But yes, there were some cells, not spectacular, not some of the stuff I see online. Here's the one drop. I put one drop in each cup. Maybe I didn't put enough. Maybe next time I'll try some more. like I said, this is going to be a big process of elimination to see which way works best, which doesn't work, which does work. At least for me. Everything online says you just stir it a little bit in one direction. But how critical is that? I don't know. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try a straight line. We're gonna put all the colors that we mixed up. What was that? Red, white, blue, or aqua, teal, I don't know. Another different blue. And I screwed up because I should have mixed one more color, but I didn't. And of course, dumbass, I drop it on the floor. You'll see, I'm going to do this.
It's a good thing we have.
I should have put one more color in there to try to make it pop. And I do eventually go back and do that, but right now what I'm doing is I'm getting a hair dryer, and what that does, it will blow out the color or the paint across. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it pushes the paint around. Somebody's calling. You see how it pushes, like splatters it out and pushes it. I wanted to go for like almost like a nebula look, but I didn't. To me, it didn't come out that way. I'll have to do a little more research and see what colors
I think yellow
I
could have
really
a nice
need to
accent.
make it look like a nebula.
Just don't try and make it the main color.
And I think at this point, I go back and I'm looking for some. Yes, I go back and look for some yellow. And I look back and I'm not sure whether it was a positive addition or it detracted from the final product. I think if I had put the yellow in the very beginning before I used the dryer to move the paint around, it would have looked better, but I think after the fact, definitely, I think a mistake. Maybe if I had just left it like that. I don't know. We get the dryer back again. At this point, I don't know if the paint started to set. I'm still pushing. I think that I think that's pretty much what it's going to be set at right there. And I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. It's just a matter of getting the paints to do what you want it to do and get the colors to blend together.
Caleb?
Alright, and here you will see the final product. Alright, thanks guys. We'll do another one soon, I hope. Alright, please come back. Bye.